Hi class, welcome to Module 5 as we look at family and childhood. Um, this is an interesting topic and a very, very important one as you start to understand disability at multiple levels. Let me go through the PowerPoints first, and then I'm going to go back to the module and just review that. You have the PowerPoints basically created on the chapter, but you're going to find that you have multiple links that I want you to look at. Um, as we talk about life course theory, life course is basically defined as the age-graded sequence, and the theory believes that we adjust to the problems in life based on how all the things have fallen in place in life before. And so what we really see is that when things come along in life, big crises, people will adapt to them based on what they have experienced before. If they've gone through successful dealing with the crises and coming out of it, they will come back and continue to deal with this. It's interesting when we explore this concept related to disability in working with people who became disabled. You could see that their experiences before helped them in the process of adaptation. Now, think about that related to your own life. If you have never gone through any hardships and you suddenly face them, how do you know how to cope with them? Now, some people are very resilient and they do very well. But remember, this is a theory, and theories are there to help guide our thoughts, and they are not proofs, or we would call them that. But not all people fall within that theory. Let's move on and look at families. Families are very different, and how they deal with disability is very different. We can go back to the statistics on this particular problem. Families that have a child with disabilities are much more likely to divorce. There's some real particular issues that go in place. Um, but how they deal with it is based on their experiences of the past and also the influences of those very close to them, especially their own parents and siblings in the process. And though they are very different, there are some things that are common to parents and children with disabilities. First, it varies by diagnosis and timing. The research states that they go through the stages of grief and loss. And if you remember if you think you've seen these stages before, you have. These are the stages that we use for death as well. And these are the stages that were put together by Kubler-Ross, and we've worked on these for a lot of years. Um, but these stages are not clearly separated or ordered, and parents can move back and forth between them on regular basis. We don't go from denial to anger to bargaining to depression and acceptance as was once thought. We can move to acceptance and then come back and jump back into anger and depression in those stages. And it's very significant as we explore this particular topic. Um, Much is related to the plans that a parent has for a child. When people are planning on children, they see their whole future, their wedding day, their graduation from college. And what they're really doing in many cases is mourning what their dream was for that child. Um, and so they can go through these stages and experiencing that. And even those that cope very, very well will have times that they have lost that wholeness of that particular character, that they feel the loss. We could turn on so many Lifetime movies and look at some of these particular issues. So the reaction of others are also part of that parental process. When I'm able to offer this class in the classroom, I have asked in the past that Dr. Holder come talk to the class and talk about what it was like adapting to a son with autism. And as she goes through that process, she's been very, very open to do that, to talk about how difficult the process was, understanding it, bargaining, fighting, and focusing, and really taking this on as a full challenge. Um, so, with that said, I'll let you go through the PowerPoints. Um, you have a number of places that I want you to click into to look at the women's health site, to look at the children disability site as you're exploring these issues, and you see the other ones that are part and linked within your PowerPoint. Please go into those and examine them. Now let me switch over to the module as I get here. Okay, and here's the module coming into place. Obviously, this video will be added there, but in this particular module, I included a review of a video created in the UK on me and my disabled child. And there are 4 links to it, and it will take you about 20 minutes to view as parents go through how they bargained and adapted to the process. Along with that, I'm asking you to watch the movie Mask with Cher. You're going to find that you can view this on YouTube. There are YouTube clips, or you may find it on Vimeo. And there's the link to that, which you can watch the film without jumping in and out of the clips. I'm asking you, and this is the first time that you will be doing this, to use the film viewing sheet that is on under content and complete that related to this film. Now this film covers both this module and the next module, so those notes are not due until 3/6, and you just drop them in the Dropbox. There is no date on that Dropbox because you will use the viewing sheet later on for a movie on autism as well. I'm hoping that you're really exploring the places to go as an upper level course. Um, there's quite a bit of information for you to go into, and when I've been looking at your time spent in the class or time spent on the module, um, I am a little concerned that some of you are not even exploring what is going on within the class. I have some that haven't even looked at a PowerPoint yet. Uh, you'll get more out of the class, as with every online class, if you follow the directions of the module. I appreciate your discussion boards and look forward to those. And of course, you have the link to your discussion board on this topic as well. Have a great day.